Los Angeles, India, lost on the train.
Rate my meal deal.
Mine is just vile today.
Chicken salad sandwich, pants of fruit twist, so it's called, and some pineapple.
Chicken and bacon.
And a grey spot. How's that better than mine?
With an innocent smoothie with an immunity shot for the girl.
So that's not all part of the deal.
Well, it should be. And some peanut butter. Oat boost, hello. Honey.
But no, just in time to rate your meal deal. What you got?
Got chicken and bacon. Don't really like this usually.
You've got both, got the same.
Told you, elite meal deal.
Got these. A Red Bull and some fruit.
Right there.
That was a little extra.
And we're off to London. Looking wild. Hi everyone, welcome back to a new weekly vlog. Today is Tuesday the 20th of February. I'm actually getting ready to go out, so I thought I would film. Put way too much moisturiser on my hands, so we're just now rubbing it into my arms, which is always excellent because I hate the feeling of feeling sticky under my clothes when I'm about to go out. I am about to head for food with my manager, or one of my managers. In fact, she's not even my manager. It's Eliza that basically works for Saatchi. She's the head of talent, newly appointed head of talent, which is really, really exciting. And me and Anna are going out to Sexy Fish with her this evening, just to go for a little catch up, a little works / not works meal. But before I do that, I thought I would just do a little get ready with me. I love watching, it sounds so weird, I love watching girls get ready and do their makeup. And I know that sounds a bit creepy and a bit weird considering I don't actually do makeup myself, but I find it so therapeutic. Like sometimes I wish I were good at something like that, so I could just sit and talk to you whilst doing something that's quite relaxing. I just find it really, really therapeutic. So I tend to see myself on TikTok a lot watching people's get ready with me's. Also, disclaimer, don't know anything about skin. I probably shouldn't be using this on my face at all. This is my go-to body moisturiser. I feel like it's quite fragrant and very thick, and I don't really like putting stuff like that on my face, but I've run out of my face moisturiser. I normally use a L'Oreal one, but I've run out of it. So we are using this today. Also, I'm gouache my face and have been gouache my face for a couple of weeks now. I saw a boy on TikTok. I'm just gonna do this as I speak. I just followed a random TikTok tutorial of how to do this. Maybe it's wrong. If there's any experts out there, don't hate me for it. I've just followed what this boy was doing on TikTok and started doing it myself. And I don't know if it makes any difference. I like to do this occasionally. And because I'm going out, I feel like, why not? Just do a little bit of self-care. I really struggle in my day-to-day life with the lack of routine, and I know I'm so privileged to be able to say that because I said to my friends all the time, I wish I had some routine. Like, I wish I had a job that required more routine. And I think, obviously, I hate when people make this job seem hard. I obviously don't do like influencing and YouTube and stuff full time as of such, because I still video edit, and I'm glad that I still do that because that allows me to keep some sort of sanity, and also it means I don't rely on doing this. Like, if I'm having an off day, I'm not forced to put myself on camera because like my rent's paid outside of everything that I do online. Like, I video edit pretty full time, so it's like I have the best of both worlds, which I'm really, really grateful for. However, both of my jobs require me to work from home all the time, and I say this to everyone, and that, oh my god, I'd love to work from home. I think when you've been doing it for a very long time, the novelty of it wears off. And like, yeah, it's great that I can pick my own hours to work, and I'm not complaining at all because I would have just got another job by now. With the amount of like ups and downs I've had recently, that I can all stem back to my lack of routine, my lack of socialising. Like, I spend every single day on my own. It's a very, very lonely job, and I don't think people realise that. And I think think if you're very fortunate to stumble into like doing social media full time, it's very glamorized and it's a very fun job, don't get me wrong. I'm literally not complaining. Like I said, I would have gone and got another job, but I love it. I love the creative freedom of it. I love that I can obviously pick my own work hours to a certain degree, and it is really, really great. However, I feel like I'm in the stage where I've been doing social media now since I was like 14, and I always thought it'd pick up for me one day and like be able to be something that's like super full on all the time. And a lot of my friends are so unbelievably busy all the time, so for them, they do have the routine and they're jam-packed all the time. I feel like I'm in a bit of a middle ground where like, yes, I can sort of rely on this to a certain degree as my job, but at the same time, I'm not busy enough day to day to feel too fulfilled. And I think also comes down to me being naturally a very creative person, so I feel like I have a lot of things going off in my brain all the time. Oh, that's my skincare pretty much done, by the way. I've been using these Natrium. I got sent a bunch of serums from this brand. I don't know what brand it is. I haven't really heard of them before, but they've been sat in my cupboard a while now, and I thought I'm just gonna give them a go. So I've just been mixing random ones. I literally have like 6 different ones, and I just read the back and think, do I want a plumped, hydrated face today? Do I want to even out my complexion? I know it obviously doesn't work after one use, but I'm like, maybe I'll use this one today. No real technique to it. Before I sort my hair out though, I'm gonna wrap up what I was saying. I feel like I need to start working on something that is gonna be something that I want to do long term. I understand that I'm not gonna be in this position forever, which is also why I don't want to take it for granted, and I don't take it for granted, but I feel like I should be doing more. And I definitely this year want to make myself feel like I'm doing more. I want to be fulfilled creatively. Don't get me wrong, when I work with brands, love that aspect of my job. I love being able to collaborate with a brand. I'm the first person, as soon as I get a job through, to create a full PowerPoint. Not that they really even require that, because a lot of the time I send a big fat idea of a full shoot that I want to do, and the brand's like, oh, we were just expecting you like to shoot it at home in your mirror, or like just like a selfie. And I'm like, it's not fun for me. I want to do like a full thing, and I want to buy props, and I want to style it and like creative direct something and just make something cool. And a lot of the time they're like, oh well, that's more like what we do for an advertisement that sits elsewhere. We want this to feel organic to social media. So it is just a weird one, and I feel like I'm just in a bit of like a... January's always really slow, February's always really slow. Brands are all just like figuring out their budgets for the year and where they want to put them, so I understand it, but I feel like I've just got a lot of free time, and I want to fill that time with something that's going to give me some sort of purpose. I think that's what I've been lacking for a very long time, and I felt like when I got into my last relationship, it gave me a lot of purpose, which is really great at the time. But obviously then as soon as that disappeared, I was like, oh, really now more than ever, so don't know what the hell I'm doing, don't really know who I am and what I want to be. And I always say, oh, when I grow up, and I'm thinking I'm gonna feel like this forever if I don't start actioning it now. So long story short, I have spent the past couple of days just really thinking about what I want to do, appreciating the people that I have around me, the connections that I have around me, and the time that I have in my day to really hone in on something that, one, I'm going to really, really enjoy, two, something that's going to hopefully be something that expands further into a career more than just like a current little hobby that I want. I want to just feel like I'm working towards something that is not only going to fulfill me creatively and bring me a lot of joy and that excitement into my day-to-day, but also set me up in a way that I can build on something for when I'm older. I don't want to get to 30 and have been like a struggling influencer for my entire like adult years. I want to at least feel like I've got some sort of foundation set in stone, and it's really annoying because I don't know what I want them foundations to be in. I'd love to play around with radio, I'd love to like have an opportunity to do TV, I love cinema and like video editing and filming and like all that stuff. So it's like I've got a load of things that like I'm like, oh, I'd love to try that, I'd love to try that. I just don't know how to try any of it because there's so much going on.
I hate the world and everything in it. I hate the seas and long skies. I pray to God He gonna be with me when I finally lose my mind.
What's better than one cover girl? Two cover girls. Good morning everyone. Today is Thursday. I have just been and had my hair cut. This is a very rogue angle. I don't know why I've just choose to sit here. I just been and had my hair cut, and I know I've been saying I wanted to grow out my hair. I wanted to have like longer hair by summer, and here we are now, and I'm quite literally bald on the sides and back of my hair. That's what my hair's looking like. I've just got obviously out of the barbers, so if it does look a little bit crazy, it's got no products or anything in it right now. This is my natural hair. I feel like George Steele. Anyway, today's Thursday. I've just got a haircut. I were meant to be, well, I say meant to be, in my head I'd mentally planned to go to the studio today, and I looked to book the studio, and all week, bear in mind, I've looked and thought, well, maybe I have to book the studio in a bit in advance, but every day I've been on this week, could just book it like an hour in front and it'd be fine, like it was free and available and I could just go in and do it. However, I knew that I would get my haircut today, so like, I'm not going to want to go before I have my haircut, because then I'm going to hate all the videos of me with ugly long hair. So I'll go after I've had my haircut, which would be now. However, I just went to look and it's fully booked up for today. So I'm going tomorrow, but that does mean I just got stuff to do around the house today. A very cozy at-home section of this vlog. I have wrote a to-do list whilst I was sat in the barbers, and I'm going to work my way through it and I'm going to get it done. And then tomorrow we're going to have a really fun, exciting day in the studio, shooting a bunch of stuff. And then this weekend I'm going home to see my parents. Great content. Subscribe maybe. If you didn't think about subscribing before, I know you want to now after that. Bread, avocados, tuna, garlic granules. This could only mean one thing, and it means I'm going to make a bootleg Joe and the Juice. It's not necessarily breakfast time, nor is it lunch. And if you can see the oven right now, which I don't know if you can, it currently says that it's 19 minutes past 6 in the morning. And I think we all know that that's not true. So ignore that. It ain't true. You don't really need to see me making this, I guess. I should put all the energy into actually making it as opposed to trying to film it. Or maybe I will film it. Who knows? Idiot sandwich. Like avocados could be like dinosaur eggs. Like, who saw that and thought, I'm going to try and eat it? If I'd seen this, I would run. I probably won't run. I don't really run. I would be scared. It looks like an egg. Like a dinosaur's egg.
Toast buttered.
Peanut butter, walnut. I do often wonder, you know, what the guy is doing who played Augustus Gloop. Like, I don't think I've ever seen him in anything else other than Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And like, why were he not like cast as like a little Easter egg in Wonka? Do you know what I mean? I feel like that would have been quite fun. Maybe I should start a fan account for him. Not the actor, the character Augustus Gloop. Like, him describing when he found the golden ticket is my favourite monologue. Well, it's not my favourite monologue, but I appreciate it. You put a lot of passion into it. Augustus, so how did you find the golden ticket? I had to go taste something. Hazelnut, walnut, peanut butter. And there it was, the golden ticket. I could potentially, hear me out on this one, have an overactive brain. I wake up from the minute I open my eyes. I'm singing a song. Like, there's a song from the minute that I don't open my eyes and think, oh, good morning world and all that is kind. Good morning starshine, the earth says hello. I don't wake up to silence. I wake up to a different song playing in my brain, and then I think to myself, has this been on loop in my head all night long, and that's why I woke up agonisingly tired? And how's it got there? Why is it there? Yesterday it has a song Punchbag. Today it's Hurt by Christina Aguilera. Like, it's like someone's playing a little jukebox in my brain. And then I wonder why I'm tired all the time. But I think it's because I have such vivid dreams. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Anyway, I'm gonna eat my avocado toast in peace and quiet. And by peace and quiet, I mean I'm gonna immensely torture myself with whatever the hell is gonna go off in my brain. Say cheese. My bedroom is nice and tidy. And now, the dreaded day. I'm gonna do lower body at the gym today, and I just hate my legs to begin with. And I think that's one of my biggest insecurities, aside from my chest. I think my legs, when it comes to, if we're talking gym, my biggest insecurity is my legs and my chest. And summer's right around the corner. I wanna wear shorts. I feel confident wearing shorts. But there's a lot of work that needs to go into that, and I'm not going to achieve it if I just sit at home. I was just going to be like, oh, you know what, I'm not going to go to the gym because I'm going to be at the gym this weekend with my dad. But I'm not. No one who is in great shape thought, I'll just sit at home instead. So I'm going to go and I'll feel great afterwards. But I have to hype myself up to go to the gym, which is really weird. Sometimes I love it, and other times, like now, couldn't think of anything worse. I do need to take moisturiser though, because I am going to shower at the gym afterwards. I love the gym showers. Like, it's so bizarre because it's a public shower. Well, it's not a public shower, but it's not my own shower, and I'm normally really like iffy about stuff like that. But it's such a nice shower, and the products that they have there. I remember the last time I showered in my own shower. Getting my money's worth. Delightful. So and that's my reward afterwards. A nice, lovely shower.